Today we have something exciting to talk about. Serum 2 is on the way. Before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe if you're new here. If you don't know what Serum is, I don't really know how to help you at this point. What are you doing on this channel? It has to be the most influential software synthesizer of the last 10 years, maybe the most influential synthesizer of the last 10 years, hardware or software. So Expert Records Serum synthesizer is essentially the successor to Native Instruments Massive. And by that, I mean it is the most popular and go-to synthesizer for electronic music. I'm a very accommodating person, so I'm gonna explain to you what Serum is in case somebody has suffered some sort of brain trauma, delirium, or if you just started producing yesterday, anything like that. It's described as an advanced wavetable synthesizer, and it was at the time, at this time, it's still a wavetable synthesizer, but there are more advanced ones. Now, hopefully in version 2, it will become truly the most modern and advanced wavetable synthesizer, or one of them. A wavetable synth with high quality sound, visual and creative workflow oriented interface, ultra clean oscillators, which I think is one of the reasons why people gravitated towards this from Massive when this had first come out. Now, the only real downside to it is the price, $189. But there's actually some good news. So with Serum 2, it's supposed to be a free update. So if you had paid for Serum 1 or pay for it at some point, you're going to get a free update to Serum 2. Now, this is not just coming from me. So apparently Steve Duty, that's his name, it's Duda, but I call him Steve Duty. He had said before in a Reddit thread that Serum 2 will be free. Hey, if you want to give us something for free or whatever, you totally could have charged for this, but hey, everyone else would have done it, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Now, why do I think Serum 2 is coming? It's not just me that thinks this. There is quite a bit of evidence to support this. So somebody had discovered this about a month ago on Splice. I believe it doesn't do it anymore, but when you're selecting a plugin from there, if you have Serum, Serum 2 will show up. Now, I do not believe it does this anymore. I don't think this is a photoshopped image because there's even more evidence to support this. On their own website, there is something that says the machine is not yet authorized for Serum 2. Please click the OK button to open a web browser for license retrieval. To authenticate your license of Serum 2, you need to open the plugin in your DAW and open the plugins editor. You will need to log in using the credentials. And this came from support.extrarecords.com. We actually have word from someone working on Serum 2. Now, this specifically was from about a year ago. So I had heard about Serum 2 potentially coming soon. I decided to look into it further because people were telling me all this information about it. And I was like, where are you getting this? You know, they were telling me I should do a news story on it. I'm just like, I can't just say that without any information. I need to look into this. He is considering a pay what you want upgrade. And he also considered some sort of merge for a higher tiered price. Like a t-shirt or something. So this is very similar to the Vital model. Naturally, since Serum 2 is more powerful, some people will probably prefer Serum 1. I can't even look at Serum 1 now, but there is something to be said for old, comfortable shoes. I mean, I couldn't disagree less. Like, I've been using Vital for a long time, and there's nothing really in particular wrong with Serum. I just prefer the way Vital feels. But when Serum 2 comes out, I might just switch over. If it's like more powerful, if it's got more features, I might just switch over. I don't care. Sometimes I want new shoes, all right? Sometimes I want new shoes. Sometimes I want to look sleek. I'm definitely dreading the endless people who will want to update but can't find the purchase. It's already a daily activity and is exhausting. I'm going to be so buried in customer support, even with help, and that part is going to be no fun. So if you're trying to give them money, they actually do make more from direct sales. So if you are trying to support, I'm assuming it's like this for most softwares, if not all of them, but if you want to give them the most money, direct sales are the way to go. So if you want to get Steve Duty's software, get it directly from him. I've heard through the grapevine that it should be coming within a few months. Don't know how accurate that is, so don't hold me to that. I do have more information about features though. So on the forum known as Gear Sluts, now known as Gearspace, I'm always going to call Gearspace Gear Sluts, just like I'm always going to call X Twitter. You can change the name, but you can't change what it is. Sluts. They're sluts. Dave Gamble is someone that has been working on it, and we actually have responses from him in this Gearspace thread, and it's his official account here. Sadly, he doesn't go into too much detail, but I can give you what is here. So he mentions spilling the beans here, and then he just feels like it. He's like, hey, what beans do you want spilled? It would take forever to type out a whole new features list, and some things should stay surprises, I think, but I can definitely answer some questions. So this lucky person here got to ask some questions. Are there new synthesis types? Yes. So we're going to have more than just wavetables now. Is it still 2 oscillator plus sub oscillator? No. And from what I've heard, it's going to be 3 oscillators, hopefully customizable. Don't hold me to this here. I don't know if it's going to be like phase plan, but it's going to be more customizable, maybe something closer to Vital. Are there more filters? Yes. Any changes to the modulation system? Yes. Hopefully that means you're going to be able to do more complex and deeper modulation. Maybe it'll be more flexible, kind of like phase plant. Any UI changes to reduce tabbing? Yes. This all sounds really good to me. Also, currently version 2 will be able to open version 1 presets, but Serum 2 will not replace Serum 1 instances. So you can still open Serum 1 or Serum 2. Back in 2023, they stated they've been working on it for more than 3 years now. And the thread goes on, but sadly, he stopped answering after that. People had more and more interesting questions coming in, but he stopped answering after that. I think, from what I'm aware of, these guys are not super locked in on the internet. I couldn't even find them on Instagram. I actually wanted to reach out to them and ask them some specific questions about when this is coming out, just in case they would answer. Could not even find them though. I couldn't even find the X for Records official page, if there is one. I found fan pages. I didn't find the official one though. Hold on. I just received breaking news that Steve Duty lives in Hawaii. Probably on one of the outer islands, probably not on the island I live on, but that's pretty interesting. So hey, if I run into him, I will ask for his autograph or something. I don't know. When is Serum 2 coming? I don't know if he still lives there. Okay, so I made the really stupid decision of asking my Discord what features they want to see in Serum 2.0. I already know this is dumb because it's too late to implement it. Why would they listen to me or them? I just thought it'd be fun. Let's just see what they have to say here. Maybe we got some funny things here. Probably not. Join the Discord if you haven't. It'll be linked down in the description. So one thing you could probably expect, I'd be surprised if it doesn't have it, is MPE compatibility. Infinite oscillators, at least more than 2. It's confirmed to have more than 2. Unless it's actually possible. They didn't actually specify 3. So it is possible it has 1 now. Android version. I told you this would be really good. That's what I said, right? 6 oscillators. You definitely don't need 6 oscillators. Full MPE compatibility. I feel like you could probably expect that. I'd be really surprised if it doesn't have that. More flexible modulation, routing, and scaling. Almost sure that it'll have that. Granular. More effects. Easy to make EDO microtonal scales. For microtonal deliciousness. I don't know if I've ever heard of anybody talking about microtonal deliciousness. Usually it's off-putting. Microtonal off-puttingness. For Linux, while I've had my fair share of problems with Windows 11 lately, you couldn't put enough guns on me in order to make me switch to Linux, all right? You could chop my legs off and I wouldn't switch to Linux. Hardware version of Serum, this is working really well so far, right, guys? This was a great idea, I think. All right, guys, let me know what you think of this video. Serum 2 should be coming really soon. I've actually heard through the grapevine that it's being beta tested right now. Can't confirm that 100%, don't have anything concrete. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new here. I'll see you guys next time.